They burned a man alive. 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 I watched the whole ISIS video for the first time. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Burning is a very deliberate act. It's not something that you do accidentally. I took a couple of notes to give you kind of an idea of what these fuckers did. All right, so we all know the Jordanian pilot. He crashed. He was on a fire mission. He crashed. They found him. They captured him. That's how they got him. He was 26 years old. His name I won't pretend to know how to pronounce. He was Muslim, though. Just not their type of Muslim. He was running air raids in Syria. So, okay. In this film, they show a lot of propaganda, man. The whole damn thing is propaganda from the beginning when they have the king of Jordan talking to his pilots. And he tells his pilots, he says, hey, who here are willing to go fight ISIS? And all the pilots raised their hands. So I guess the pilot that they killed, executed, was in that group. This man was talking and speaking in Arabic, the pilot. And they put him up and they got him talking for a while. We're idiots. We have no, we're infidels. We're, all the usual shit they make you say when they're about to kill you so that you can have a couple of more minutes of not being tortured or whatever the hell. That's what they did with him. Told you it was propaganda. You remember, every piece of anything that comes out, whether it be a beheading, whether it be a burning, whether it be, I don't know, a music video, the intention is to spread the message of ISIS and to scare the hell out of people who ain't used to that type of shit. I want to also mention the videos are slick. Yeah, they got some high production quality in their videos. It would give the average indie film a run for the money. Special effects, several screens, grabs, they got cutaways, all types of techniques. Hey, it's like they're shooting a Rick Ross video or 50 Cent video, man. They're very good with their video editing. And everything is done well. I mean, it would have to be because they kill you if you do it wrong. And then there's this part where there's these dead babies. And these dead babies are like on the ground and it's burnt men and burnt women and dismembered bodies and just corpses in different places, different stages of rigor mortis and charred flesh. And it's like all of this is done. You can like tell it's done just to justify what they're going to do later. It's like, hey, look at this. See how bad this is? See how bad those pilots did us? Look. So what they're trying to do is say, this is why we did the shit we're about to do. See, look, these people here, these people are hurt, burned, dying, dead, and it's all because of the pilots. And one of those pilots, we got one of them. So the whole thing is to justify. It leads up to what they're about to accomplish or do. They have one scene that's really eerie, man. They got this pilot, the guy they're about to kill. They got him walking across the desert like a fine bitch at a club, just walking, and there's a bunch of soldiers out there. And he's just walking like, where am I going? He's just walking, and they're filming him. It's like sadistic shit, man. I'm like, just run, dude. So they had to lie to this guy. He could not have known. So next thing you know, he's in a cage in the middle of the desert, and he's just standing there. He's just standing in the cage like, what's up? Everything cool, right? And you can see on his shirt, he's got some liquid on his shirt. So by this time, he got to know some shit's up because the liquid, I'm assuming that ain't wine that's on his shirt. It's something flammable that's on his shirt. And we're about to find out in a couple moments what it is because they cut back to a guy holding a torch. And then you notice there's this long trail of oily dark substance from the guy with the torch all the way up to the cage. Cage is tall, it's black, it's made of iron. He can't get out. It's got bars. It's like a jail cell in the middle of the desert. There's nothing around him, and it's just a path of oily substance, obviously flammable, and he's covered in some shit in his orange jumpsuit. He's wearing an orange jumpsuit. Then they light the trail with the torch. And the flames they take no time traveling from the guy who lit the torch across the ground to the front of the cell. And they start burning the cell, the front of the jail cells burning. Right? And he's standing there. And he's trying to back away. And the fire starts to move about. And it jumps on his pants. And he's fanning and it jumps on his shirt. And it's quick. Woof, 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 woof. And it's burning and it's burning and he's moving his arms. He's frailing about. And you know, I've heard stories that if you get caught on fire or something like that, nerve endings shut down. And obviously that's not true because this man, he's moving like he feels all of this shit. He didn't pass out or nothing. 60 seconds, 90 seconds. But it seems a lot long. I mean, I'm guessing. I don't know how long this was. I have no idea. And he continues burning. He puts his hands up to his face. Close-ups and his face is melting. And everything is turning black at this point. Like coal. Until he looks like a piece of firewood. Burnt firewood. And his limbs stiffen. He collapses. It's like he collapses forward and he's holding onto the bars. It's like he's still alive at that point. I mean, just telling this story again is like watching it again. You know, a dump truck pulls up. There's a man that's burning on the ground, but piled of smoke at this point. And the truck dumps dirt on top of a whole massive amount of dirt on top of the cage, and it lands on the man and it crushes the cage and it crushes the body, covers the body. And then they cut back to some other propaganda shit words, voiceover shit, stuff in Arabic. That's it. They have burnt a man alive.